Hello, team! We're trying a new format for our blogs this week. We know many of you love to listen to audiobooks and podcasts. Now, we know this isn't an official podcast. We are working on that. But for now, just sit back and listen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Star News, blog number 9. I'm your host, Natalie Gehring. Today, we're talking about how to successfully prep for your in-store visit. It's May, and after all the changes, this is the first month to roll out an official client-centric visit. You've had a chance to hear from all of us at North Star News, so how about we hear from some other AEMs? Today, North Star News will feature 4 AEMs. Special thanks to Sasha Johnson, Sarah Garcia, Kristen Alexander, and Jacqueline Hager for your contributions on today's podcast. We asked these AEMs 4 specific questions on prepping for their in-store visits. Let's hear their take. The first question is, how far in advance do you prepare content for a store visit? Jacqueline prefers to start her prep by listening to the agenda overview on the monthly conference call. She likes to take in the flow of information and think about the areas that she will need to dig into most. Sasha and Kristen Alexander like to prep 1 week before the store visit for the new month. One of the additional things Kristen likes to consider is any consistent opportunities her territory is having. That way she can incorporate them right into the trainings. Sarah Garcia likes to review previous recap forms, notes from her last visit, and asks each store to share 2 education behaviors that tie into the STAR strategy to influence her prep. Here's a quote from Sarah. I try to approach every store visit with complete flexibility, remaining aware of my surroundings, but ensuring I don't get too hung up on the prep beforehand. Being in the moment allows client-centric experiences to organically happen. Our second question is, what elements of the store dictate what trainings in a box, activities, or props you bring with you? Is it volume, hours, or beauty advisors available? Sasha shared that for her stores, 2 trainings in a box is plenty, regardless of the volume or size of the store. Her focus is quality versus quantity. In her experience, if she is only able to make it through some of the agenda, she will prioritize the training in a box, knowing that it will be educational and impactful. Sarah Garcia likes to take a look at the performance of the store. For example, her stores were selling the Slay Cleanser from Drunk Elephant above and beyond. She plans to take the Drunk Elephant into the store this month as a retention check. She wants to be sure that the team keeps the information alive, not just because it's new and a focus now. Jacqueline likes to load up her Zuka bag and sets up the training in a box based on the flow of the agenda. She likes to be ready to go. She did call out that some days all of them make it out of the bag, and on others, very few make an appearance. Shout out to Albert. He brings in several trainings in a box and loads of props. According to his supervisor, Tracy, he sets them up where the product is located and uses them as discovery while he's working with other BAs or observing. There is value in just having a BA and client discover products together. Way to go, Albert. We did have some of you ask about trainings in a box. Hopefully, some of these ideas have sparked some creativity in you. Our third question is, what are your best practices in prepping for a successful client-centric store visit? Kristen mentioned that she included products from the agenda to facilitate the peel and perfect with beauty advisors and clients. When possible, she incorporated products from the agenda such as the Drunk Elephant Slay Cleanser, Sephora Collection Glycolic Pads, and the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Kristen also lets the team know what they are training on for the day in case a client comes in looking for that item or if it can be recommended in a service. Our fourth question is, who do you partner with before your visit? Most of the AEMs mentioned that they partner with the general manager, Sephora manager, STES/SMOS, and the SOFM, also known as field manager. Sasha, Kristen, and Sarah like to start the day with the general manager. They use this time to fill them in on the expectation of the day and the focus for education. Sarah invites the GM to the floor and ends her day sharing info with them to ensure participation. Kristen uses her time with the GM to hear any observations about the team and how they can support each other. When we think about a sports team, it's not just one person who wins. They win as a team. Every one of these partners has a goal or metric to achieve. We directly impact each of these partners. when we are making contributions that lead us to our goal. If you aren't successful in these partnerships, think about how you can see their goal using your education filter. Now we want to hear from you. What are the obstacles you face when preparing for a store visit? Send an email to me, Danny, or Miranda. We want to know. Until next time, this is North Star News, and we know you got this.